You're watching Buy Now Sell Now on ET Now and earnings galore. Let's bring on board the management of Raymond then to talk more about the earnings. It's been a stellar quarter for Raymond. So we have Amit Agarwal, who's the Group CFO at Raymond, joining us on the show. Good morning, Mr. Agarwal. Thank you for joining us on ET Now. And let's talk about your earnings. And with the easing of restriction, how has the recovery actually been for your company? How was the festive season? How is the festive season panning out this time around compared to last year? And we all guesses are that it will be much better given that we are seeing slowly easing of restrictions. Also, how is the consumer sentiment this time around?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the way the unlock started to happen end of June, early July, we have seen a tremendous progress in the market. Consumer sentiment, demand is upbeat. And we have to also understand that the vaccination drive, which has helped in a big way with billion vaccines down the way, I think what has helped clearly that it has boosted the confidence amongst the consumer and sentiment has been increasing. Week by week, we have seen the sales for us in our stores, the footfalls in our stores has increased. You know, we have a pan-India presence with 600 cities. So we get to know the pulse of the market very, very quickly as the people starts to come in. We have also seen one very good thing that our recovery like-to-like basis is more than 90% during the quarter. And if I talk about today, we have all of our stores open all across the country. There are no stores shut. Initially, as you know, that we had, especially in Maharashtra, where the malls had this restriction about double vaccination. And when the double vaccination started, especially in the age group of 18 to 45, it started from 1st of June with 84 days gap. So you can expect only in September to start with. But we have seen very, very good growth in terms of our revenue, especially in our lifestyle business. And this is in the domestic market. But if I talk about even the export market, both in the US, Europe, UK, all the markets are seeing a very, very good traction. And this is felt by two ways. One, there has been certain customers who have been working with us for last 5 to 10 years. Now, as you know, that the customers there in US and Europe have also reduced because some have got the challenges, have not been able to survive this pandemic. So the number of customers have reduced and those people have increased their share with us.
You've mentioned that your stores are all operational. Also give us a sense of what the manufacturing facilities are doing, what's the capacity utilization, and also what are the footfalls at your stores? Are people coming back?
So look, as far as manufacturing facilities, we are, so to speak, running it day and night, all for export manufacturing or for domestic manufacturing, absolutely running day and night. As far as stores, as I mentioned, all our stores are operational. And footfalls is increasing week by week. Today, though we continue to maintain the social distancing norms and all the protocols which are required by the pandemic because of the COVID, however, our stores are beaming with the customers. Over the weekend, I can tell you the store sales over the last weekend, we saw the store sales of our TRS stores, which has not been seen over the last 4 or 5 years. That much of a daily sales we have hit. So very, very strong recovery. And we believe this recovery, because also let us understand the third wave, fear is winning away. So people are getting more and more, and we all want to come out, celebrate, enjoy the experience.
Let's talk about the demand that you're actually witnessing in tier 2 and 3 cities and smaller towns. How's the recovery been there when you compare them to the metro cities?
So actually, you're absolutely right that during the pandemic and post-pandemic, let's say July, August, first the recovery was felt clearly in the tier 3, 4, 5 cities. And now, and you know, a significant part of the sales comes from the tier 1 and 2. And we have seen a very strong recovery, especially in the month of September and October in the tier 1 and 2. And the reason being very simple, people have to come out, be on the high street. And that is very well demonstrated if you see on the revenue. We have doubled our revenue compared to the last year, almost 85% increase in our revenue compared to the first quarter. We have demonstrated the EBITDA performance, financial results performance, achieving a 13% EBITDA margin, which is again quite high compared to the past performance. There is a huge amount of effort which the company has also put in terms of cost reduction. If I look at it, compared to the FY20 second quarter, we are still down by close to 180 crores on OPEX cost. So the tight control on the OPEX cost and working capital management has also led to a reduction in debt even during the quarter by over 59 crores. So that shows that overall we are seeing good development. All the cities are really working very, very well.
Mr. Agarwal, I think quite a few of your peers have also spoken about the fact that cotton prices have been moving higher. What is the kind of impact that this is likely to have on the margins going forward? And what is the outlook that you can give us in terms of the range that you see margins for the rest of the financial year?
So look, as far as the cotton price, obviously the cotton price is on a significant rise. Previously, which used to be increased, felt over months. Now you are seeing it over weeks. And actually sometimes over the last 10 days, there has been almost 20-22% price increase. However, if I look at it in our across the businesses, except for the denim, which is the largest consumer of cotton, all businesses where we consume cotton is on the shirting. And that too, the cost of cotton is significantly small proportion compared to the total cost. So therefore, what we are seeing is we have been able to manage to do a little bit of a price increase. So as far as our business is concerned, at this juncture, we are seeing we are able to comfortably manage, and our effort on driving performance and efficiency is helping to sustain the margins.
Optimistic note. Thank you, Mr. Agarwal, for joining us on the show, taking us through your earnings and the way forward for Raymond. That was Amit Agarwal, who's a group CFO at Raymond.